Hello everyone, welcome to Accuracy. In this video, I am going to talk about different ways to swap two numbers. So firstly, swapping is defined as exchanging the values. So swapping is just nothing but exchanging the values of two different variables. For example, if A is 5 and B is 10, after swapping A becomes 10 and B becomes 5. So this is nothing but swapping. Swapping can be done in 5 different ways. So first way is to use a third variable. Now let us see how can we implement swapping using a third variable. Firstly, I am going to initialize the values of A and B. Now I am going to take a third variable where I am going to store the value of A, later assign the value of B to A, and then take the value of T to B. Let's see what is happening in these three steps. Firstly, I am taking a new variable t where I am going to assign the value of a, which is 5. Now I am going to assign the value of b to a, which is 10. Now I am going to assign the value of t to b. So the value of t is 5. So the value of b is 5 now. After the execution of all these three steps, the value of a is 10 and the value of b is 5. So the values are swapped. That is the first way. Let us talk about the next way of implementing swapping. So next way is nothing but using addition and subtraction, that is arithmetic operators, addition and subtraction, without using third variable. So let's see how we are going to implement. Starting, I'm going to initialize the values of a and b. So a is 10 and b is 20. Now I am going to store the sum of a and b into a. Later on, to get the value of b, I am going to subtract b from a, and to get the value of a, I am going to subtract b from a. Let's see how this is going to work. So in this step, the value of a will be 10 plus 20, that is nothing but 30. In this step, the value of b will be, a value is 30 now. So 30 minus b value is 20. So it becomes 10. Now in this step, a value is going to be, a value is 30 from here. So 30 minus b value is 10. So 10. So we get 20. So after the execution of all these three steps, we get a value is 20 and b value is 10. So the values are swapped. This is the second way of implementing swapping two numbers. Let us talk about the third way of implementing this. So third way is to use multiplication and division. Let us see how. In this also you are not going to use any third variable. So firstly, I am going to assign the values of a to 10 and b to 20. Now I am going to store the multiplication of a and b into a. Later, to get the value of b, I am going to divide a by b. Now, in order to get the value of a, I am going to divide a by b. Let's see what's happening in these three steps. Here, the a value becomes 10 into 20, that is 200. In this step, the value of b becomes, since a value is 200, I am going to write 200 by 20, which is nothing but 10. Now the value of a becomes, a value is 200 divided by b value is 10. So it becomes 20. So after swapping, the value of a is 20 and the value of b is 10. So swapping has been done. This is the third way of implementing swapping two numbers using multiplication and division without using any third variable. Now, there are two more ways in which swapping can be done. Let us talk about the next way. So fourth way is to use the XOR operator. So before using XOR operator, let us know the truth table of XOR. So XOR will usually return 0 if they are same variables. Now let me take A and B, and let me take A XOR B. Now if I have same variables 0, 0, I am going to get 0. If I have 1 and 1, 0. 0 and 1, 1. 1 and 0, it's 1. So XOR is going to output 1 if I have different values of A and B. Let me show you how can we implement swapping using XOR. So firstly, I am going to assign the value of A to 5 and B to 10. Now I am going to store the value of XOR of A and B into A. In order to get the value of B, I am going to do A XOR B, and now in order to get the value of A, I am going to do A XOR B. Let us see what is happening in all these three steps. So firstly, A value is 5. So the bitwise representation of A will be 1, 0, 1. B value is 10. The bitwise representation will be 1, 0, 1, 0. So XOR, what will be the XOR of this? So these two are different values, 1. Different values, again 1. These two are also different values, 1. And since that nothing is there, I am going to take 0 here. These two are different values, so I am going to get 1. So this is nothing but the representation of 15 in binary format. So the value that is going to be stored here is 15. Now, the value of B, let us calculate what will be the value of A. So now the A value is updated and it is 15. Let us do XOR. 15 XOR value of B is 10. 1, 0, 1, 0. What will be the outcome of this? 1, 0. Different values, so 1. Same values, 0. Different values, 1. In same values, it's 0. So the value of this binary format is nothing but 5. So the B value will be 5 here. Now again we are going to do XOR of A XOR B and to get the value of A. So A value is 15 and B value is 5 now. Since it's updated, we are going to take 5. 0, 1, 0, 1. So now we are going to do XOR for these two. Same values, so we are going to get 0. Different values, so we are going to get 1. Same values 0 and different values 1. So the value here is 1010, which is nothing but 10. So the value of A will be 10. So after doing XOR, the values of A will be 10 and B will be 5. That means they are swapped. In that way we can use XOR for swapping two numbers. And lastly, we are going to use just a single statement in order to swap two numbers. Let us check how it can be done. Now I'll write the statement first. P is equal to A plus B minus A equal to B. I'll show you the execution of this expression now. First, I'll assign the values of A and B. Let me take A as 5 and B as 10. Now, firstly, these are arithmetic operators. So the execution will be from left to right. Okay, even though this is evaluated first, it is in the brackets. Brackets usually state to which which operator belongs to which operand, and brackets does not state the order of execution. Now usually the execution order is from left to right. So first A value is 5, B value is 10. So it's 15 minus. Now we are going to assign B value to A. So A becomes 10 now. And now what we are going to subtract? We are going to subtract this 10 from here. So the answer will be 5. And this 5 is stored in the particular value B. Got it? So now our B value is finally 5 and here we have assigned the value of B to A. So it is 10. So with this single expression, our values of A and B are also swapped. So these are the 5 different ways in order to swap two numbers. Thank you for watching.